All right, we're recording now. Welcome everybody. And my son always he teases me because he's like, "Hey mom, are you gonna start it out differently?" But I'm here with my son. I'm here with a bunch of friends, and we're called the Fearless Crew. We did a Wednesday Zoom last week, and we talked about how we're able to, work from the comfort of our home. There's so many things going on right now in the world. I'm super grateful we have this opportunity. Not only do we have the Get Fearless Freedom Movement, which happens to be a marketing system. So either how you got here to the Zoom, it could have been either on Facebook, you saw my Facebook post, or you got an email from myself or one of my team members. And this is how simple it is. We just invite people to these Zooms. We teach and train internet marketing strategies. Real simple. Honestly, it's very, very simple. We also market wealth building strategies. So I do have, I'll just name them tonight. And this is the reason why I'm doing this Zoom in particular and not going live on Facebook, because I want people to understand that when I do take a look at an income stream, not only my own, okay, so I co-own it with my son Robert and Rick, which Rick is working hard, so he couldn't be here tonight. We did do a Zoom here this afternoon. He's programming it actually. So we're doing a relaunch and it's going to be ready by probably next Monday. He didn't want me to make any promises, but there's some people that have been on here and oh my gosh, I love that beagle. Julie, so cute. And Julie got to see a sneak peek. Crystal got to see a sneak peek when I was out with my family. So my biggest thing, and I love Howie's new, kind of his new motto is, you know what? Family and time freedom is very important. So I love how Howie markets it from that angle. So I was able to take off and still make and never miss a beat and be with my family. I didn't have to sit in front of the Facebook or behind the phone all the time and cold call leads and do all this kind of stuff while I was, with the family. I mean, I could literally take off, and if I wanted to in the morning, I would send out an email broadcast, or maybe I'd put up a Facebook post or whatever it is to my Facebook following. So I do use social media just to show people I'm transparent. My son helped me get that set up. I didn't know much about Facebook in the past, but I also use this thing right here. You see that right there? It's called Aweber. And with the new system, I've heard we're going to also be able to use Get Response. Get Response and Aweber is a simple third-party autoresponder. So if you're in a business opportunity right now and you're building someone else's list or some other guru's list or following, stop, because you don't want to do it anymore. I made these mistakes. Most of the stuff that I share on my Zooms are things that I've done. And so I try to emphasize and I try to give people a better shortcut way. Because you know what? Time is money, right? We're all like, Jay's going to be full time with us here by the end of April. He's made that decision. And like Frank said, when you make that decision, you burn your bridges behind you. It's actually one of my favorite sayings. And must be you listen to me or something, Jay. But you know the steps, and it's very simple. Very simple, isn't it? To get people to your website. And we're kind of like one of those movements where we like to teach people how to do it, not like, okay, we're going to do it everything for you. It's actually where we're teaching you wealth building strategies. So you can make commissions. You can make referral commissions with Get Fearless Freedom. So once you get your system set up, and I'll show you guys the system that we're going to have. You're going to have to relearn it though. So I can do a little bit of a demo tonight, but it's going to be a different back office. And I've heard, and I haven't seen it yet. Rick won't even show me, Crystal. He showed you and Julie, but he won't show me yet. It's like a surprise. But the back office is going to be super simple. You're going to be able to integrate Aweber, Get Response, and now you're going to actually be able to blast to your list. So anyone that comes through your little capture pages and requests more information, wherever you're, marketing, maybe you're in Australia like Howie, maybe you're going door to door, maybe you're doing online marketing like Howie and Rob, and you're doing Facebook, well, you can get them onto your list, okay? So that's the cool part about it. And then we also have where you can, work with us in other offers. So now who on here is not part of, if you can just let me know if you're a guest here, because I want to just make sure I'm not going too deep, too fast, because I like to train. I don't like to do a lot of overview. I actually like to train people so that they can take something from these Zooms and then implement it. So just if you can let me know who is a guest on here. I think everybody's a member. Lavetta, pretty sure you're not a member yet. Jamel Wills, I don't think you're a member yet. Rick Wilson, I think you're a member of Get Fearless Freedom. I'm pretty sure. So I think there's only 3 on here. That's guests. Everybody else is members. So because I did call a members only meeting tonight, but then I hit my whole list and I said, well, why not? Let's just do this again and show more people. I always like to show more people what we have. It's kind of one of those things. Once you you have something good and something that works and something that converts and gets you to the top of leaderboards and actually makes you win different awards. You guys want to see this? What's in here? By the way, anyone want to see what's in here? What I got in the mail? Okay. I don't know if I'm going to use, whoops, dropped it. Well, that was heavy. Did you hear it? I don't think I'm going to use your switchblade, Rob. I think I'm going to just open it normal. Rob gives me the switchblade today. Let's just do this. So I have to keep you guys on your toes. So I got this today. And this is actually an award that I got for being on the top leaderboard. And I'm going to show you. So this proves to people, all right, that my system and my pages, let me show you. I'm multitasking here. And show you a campaign, and I'm going to show you all the people, where they went, because I love transparency. I don't know about you guys. I ran this capture page today in a solo ad. I got 100 leads today, for example. 100 leads today with this capture page. Isn't that cool? With 200 clicks. So with 200 clicks that I ordered, I got 100 people. That's a 50% opt-in rate. I'm not good at math. So I try to get my capture pages to at least do 50% conversion. So I did that. And about a month ago, I stumbled across another amazing offer. So if you backtrack a little bit, yes, you got to have traffic. But did you know the first thing that a lot of people make the mistake on? Did you know what actually the first, and I'm always talking offers, leads. Hopefully everybody's on the same page with me. We got 3 people that are guests. We'll teach them tonight, guys. And by the end of the evening or end of this in 45 minutes, if you have any questions, you can ask me. But I didn't know anything about any of this stuff. Seriously. And no one taught me. This is all self-taught. Ask my son. Ask him. Say, hey, Rob, how many nights did I stay up late trying to figure this stuff out? No one taught me. How many? You can go ahead and unmute.
Oh, it was really crazy. Yeah, I mean, growing up and like hearing all the motivational YouTubes and the loud inspirational music, and I mean, there's a grind behind, the I don't know how I can put it, but there's always a grind behind, a major breakthrough with everyone.
Yep.
And what we figured out was over I've noticed my mom through all the years on what she's done, and every time I was trying to figure it out, because I've been on and off and learning things, and now I'm full-time 3 years, and I'm like, how is this even possible? Because a lot of times, the gurus out there, they're like, oh yeah, cool, look at me, and then they're like, okay, I want you too, but then they don't get you a system.
They don't teach you lead generation.
They don't teach you lead generation, right?
Right.
And that's one of the things that you got to realize is, if you don't, just like Apple, right? Company Apple, or Spotify or whatever, right? Instagram. If they don't have people knowing about it, then how are they going to join you, Jay, or Dwayne, or anyone on here? How are they going to know about it? They're not going to know about it. And that's why lead generation, getting people through an easy way of building the lists. I mean, look at some of the gurus, like the top people. Like, I don't know if anyone's heard of Tai Lopez before, Well, I'm on his list back on my old email, and he's still messaging my list or still messaging my email.
See what I
And that
got?
was
Look,
3
foam.
years ago.
Just kidding. Yeah, exactly. Foam. I'm just kidding. So for anyone that understands silver, okay, so we're in silver. Jay mentioned Bitcoin. So I pick out certain transparent businesses to be an affiliate. Just like, this is not my company, by the way. Quicksilver's not. Give Fearless Freedom is. So I created that about a year ago in May, and I launched it because I was always asked, well, Tammy, can you give me your Craigslist training? Tammy, can you give me your resources? Can you give me your traffic resources? Can you teach me YouTube? Can you teach me all these things? So yeah, that's why I created Give Fearless Freedom. Now, I have capture pages that literally redirect and go into these sites. So I'm going to show you proof of this one here that I just won the leadership for. Just got some commissions in today. 66 on my team so far. I just started it less than a month ago. So 29 personals, and I got the top sponsor award, and here it is. It says mystery prize. So it's a $400 value. Cool, isn't it? So that was for the March Madness. So isn't that pretty cool, Frank? So we show and I prove that we can do this over and over and over again. I did it for 7K medals. I did it for iCoin Pro. I did it for Exodus, over and over and over again, because the same process works for any business opportunity. Okay. Now, well, let me just stop and kind of stop here for a minute. A lot of, whoops, I got to get Amy on. Hey, Rob, I'm going to make you co-host because there's going to be more people popping on. And I'm going to make Crystal co-host and Frank co-host. Who else wants to talk and share screens tonight? Whoops. Hold on a second. Everybody's moving around now because someone else came on. Okay. Crystal, awesome testimonial, by the way. Absolutely love it. Thank you so much. And Dwayne, I haven't had a chance to watch your testimonial, but thanks for bringing it in. Thanks for sending it in, because we're going to need more. Howie, I'll need your testimonial when we relaunch to get Fearless Freedom. Okay. So what's really cool. All right. Awesome. Is that Justin, your hubby, Crystal, coming on? Hopefully.
I'm not sure because I'm in the car. I just got back to the house. So
okay, cool. So anyway, I'm going to open this because I think it's important that people see that Quicksilver does send out, the top prizes and contests. Rob, show them yours. You opened up yours. Rob got prizes. 6 out of my team, 6 team members out of the 10, I should say. Sorry, I need more coffee. 6 team members out of the 10 were on the leaderboard, or are on the leaderboard. I don't know where Shannon's at. Shannon's busy tonight. But this is the thing. It's all automations, mainly automation. So my team gets to be on the leaderboard because of our strategies, which is super cool, isn't it?
Got these 2 for free.
Did you?
Free.
Oh, those are pretty.
They're only 50,000 of them were made, and that was 3 years ago, 2018. So these are 2018 Elizabeth 1 pound. So they're like the Royal Mint.
All right.
Very cool.
That's nice. I'm opening up mine. So this is all just by sharing this video. I didn't actually talk to hardly anyone except for doing the Zooms and whatnot. Oh, they already put them in the cases. That's nice. So these are ones that you got, Rob, and it's those ones. That's nice. So I get to put these in my Quicksilver Wealth Accelerator box. So all these will go in there. So these are what I won for sponsoring. Well, she put 20, but I technically had 28. So I don't know. It must have been the date or something. But that's all right. How many did I get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay, so 11 there. And then let me open up this. Hopefully these won't fly around. all oh, this is really tough. I should have had your knife, but you know, I'm dangerous with switch knives. They make me nervous. They're legal in Arizona, though. They're not in New York, right, Anthony? They're not. No. I remember. Actually remember. Okay. Here we go. This is the $400. This is all worth $400. So this was the top prize. And this is what I want for everyone. So April, we'll figure out by the end of the Zoom what we're going to give away as this team. Oh, wow. My husband's going to have to take a look at this. This is actually a nickel. It's a, wow, Rob, 2. I don't know. Some rare coins here. This one here is a, yeah. My husband's going to have to analyze that one.
This is going to have a flip on that.
Yeah, he's going to flip on it. 2020 1 ounce Australia, $1 double first release MS70. It's an MS70 coin. Does anyone know what MS70 means? Means it's a perfect coin. Anyone? Mint state is what MS means. Mint state 70. So that's that. That's pretty nice. Anyone else got their coins out? We can do some coin showing for the people that haven't joined us yet in any of our wealth building. It's kind of fun. So here we go with this. Here's one. What's this? Oh, these are the Elizabeth Australia $1. So these
love this guy today, Mom. I was listening to on my car ride and
cool.
I was driving and he's talking about wealth transfer, right?
Uh-huh.
And he just gave probably the best perspective of it all. He's just like, I like to hear people, like, if there's a quote that if you're the smartest in the room, then you're in the wrong room. You know, you always got to listen to people that are more educated than you. And this guy was like talking about this wealth transfer and that it's literally right there. It's right in front of everyone. And they're always, they're focused on other things that don't matter, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then this is a huge transfer of wealth. And this guy was talking about, he just bought a home in Las Vegas, guys, for $720,000 cash, just literally cash, not even a thought. And this one guy's like, well, you could have easily gotten that home or that home. And he's like, no, it's a matter of keeping humble and then progressing up, going up the ladder, but realizing that this is a transfer of wealth. This is nothing wrong, right?
Right.
And so that's when I love converting out of the fiat dollar.
Yeah, wait till we start teaching real estate next year. That's my husband's love. But right now we like this kind of simple. Okay, talking about this. Okay, so I boxed all of that. So does anyone know what this one is? Oh, it's a red black spider. I don't know. Can you guys see that? I'm trying to turn them easy. But anyway, this package is valued $400. So anyway, I just unboxed it so everybody could see how cool that was tonight. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys, team members here. 7K, got more 7K coins if anyone wants to. I got the newest, the shipment, the auto saver here. So I keep getting those. So yeah. So see how you can utilize your funnels for different income streams. So that's what I think is so different about Get Fearless Freedom. Because you know what? We have people out there right now that are using it for, dentists. I named before. I have I think she trades stocks. She comes on to our masterminds. And like what Rob just said is that we bring people on here onto our masterminds so that we can just share wealth building strategies. And that's kind of what we have the basic marketing system for, right? And then you can share wealth building strategies. Now, anyone want to talk tonight? Like, hey, Dwayne, you're right smack dab in the real estate, for example. Real estate and, listing homes and things like that. And so what's the what's the word on the street when it comes to real estate right now on the East Coast? Are you guys hopping and popping?
Yeah, well, right now it's a seller's market. I mean, there's just not enough inventory out there for the buyers. There's just more buyers than homes. So you're having multiple offers, deals out there. If you do find one that's the best way to buy a home right now, if it's a flip, but they're just hard to find too.
Is it?
Yeah, they're just in this area. It's definitely hard to find a flip. You have to go outside the area to find that. But if it is definitely a hot market, if you're the seller, but with the interest rates, the buyers, there's a lot of buyers out there. But like again, it's transfer of wealth. Real estate is wealth also.
It is.
Yeah, so definitely a good way to build, and then you can transfer that to your kids or your grandkids. It's tangible.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I like about the coins. They're tangible. I could pass that down to my kids.
Yes.
I could pass that down to their grandkids. Touch and feel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. It's a good feeling to be able to say, hey, take a look at these shiny little things and stuff, and everybody get excited because they can hang on to it in their hand. And don't get me wrong. I mean, I think blockchain technology and all that is going to really, even with real estate, I feel that it's going to become a thing. And with time, it's going to be just a household name.
Right.
It really is blockchain.
Yeah.
Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, it's really cool. Anyone else on here that's a realtor? Because I do like to bring realtors out.
The foundation, Mom, of Give Fearless Freedom is it's that ability to market what is out there, but never have the closed-mindedness, right? Because I'll tell you, if I would have put $100 in on my 16th birthday in Bitcoin, $100 I'd be worth over $175 million right now.
Yep.
Okay. So the point is closed-mindedness. It's people like looking at silver for $30 an ounce, right? What are you guys gonna do when it's $3,400 an ounce? Is your friends and family gonna come around then? That's the thing is you have to.
Yeah, you gotta tell them to get it now.
You have to get it now.
Yeah, they'll be around, Rob, because they'll want to borrow it from me.
Exactly. So it's never the forward thinking. It's always that immediate gratitude, immediate gratification, and that is where I think a lot of times I've made that mistake, right? So I thought, oh, okay, yeah, just now, and I didn't think ahead. But yeah, getting these coins, I just got that one. That's a new 2021. That's the Canadian Maple Leaf. I got that. Got one of these guys, Krugerrand.
Yeah, those are.
So nice. Yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool to help others to achieve that as well.
Right, exactly. Yeah, totally. So I mean, that's how we layer on. I mean, you can have multiple campaigns going on. I know Crystal does. So Crystal and I talked today, and it's just like, you know what? Hey, you got this great converting capture page. You can basically just redirect and send it anywhere. So, this is what I did. So obviously my team is growing here. It's a binary, and I already cleared it with the company owners that I have a marketing system. So they're cool with it. They love it. And with Give Fearless Freedom, I got Rob's set up right here. I have mine. You can have multiple. And then next week, we're going to have up to 5 bridge pages. You'll be able to have up to 5 bridge pages. What is a bridge page? A bridge page is a page where you can put your video on and you can brand your own self. So that's what top marketers do, So one of the reasons why I make a lot of sales, like Jay says, he likes my videos. Well, if you're shy or you don't want to do a video, then you can put a video of maybe your company on that bridge page or whatever. So it's going to be really cool. It's going to be really super simple. Rick told me today, it's going to be like click, and AWeber set. Like you don't even have to go to AWeber. It's going to literally be an API setting where it's going to hook up your AWeber. So I'm really excited about that. What I wanted to talk about tonight, though, and the last part about it, is how to create that buzz. So how to create the buzz to your current team, people that are already in with you, possibly with Quicksilver, 7K, iCoin Pro, or Get Fearless Freedom itself. Reaching out to them and saying, hey, you know what? Tammy can only do so much and so much reaching out. I try on a weekly basis to try to connect with, individuals here, leaders, but it's hard for me to get to every, because I have a few hundred, right? Quite a few team members. So if there's anyone that's in your organizations and you see their names, reach out. And I'm not saying to pitch other things. I'm just saying, like, to reach out and say, hey, we got a movement here. We got a buzz going on. My goal, I wrote it down today, I do it all the time, is 300 people in Get Fearless Freedom, understanding that, we teach and train marketing strategies, but we also have wealth building strategies. So that's kind of my goal. The other thing is creating a buzz. And then I'm going to be working with, people here that are showing up. Hi, Harry. Hi, Mary. Hey, that rhymed. Harry, Mary just came on. I'm the goofiest. I get so goofy sometimes. Ask Robbie. Anthony knows I'm goofy. Valerie, you know I'm goofy. You met me in person. I met Dwayne in person. What am I saying? I met a lot of people here in person. But yeah, so what we want to do is, if you can put down those, who thinks that 100 members is obtainable by the end of, let's say, okay, cool. Jay thinks 100 members. See, this is the thing about Jay, is did you guys know Jay's story? Jay, you want to say your story tonight? Like, literally, when you first started working with me, you told me what? What'd you tell me? You had a lot of opposition. I'll let you tell your own story, because I don't want to step on toes.
All right. So I've been doing internet marketing probably for 3 years. I mean, trying to find something that was cohesive for me that I could do when I was working, and do it, part-time. And so I came across Bitcoin, and I got introduced to that. And so I got involved with that, and I started doing some trading. So I'm a trader now. I know how to trade. So I built my trading up. Well, my wife would always look at me and say, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? All you're doing is wasting your time. And I said, well, it's my time. Let me waste it the way I want to. So she never really gave me, she never, she wasn't patting me on the back and saying, hey, what do you got now? Hey, what do you got now? So I started showing her some of my trades that I was doing, and her eyes kind of popped open. So then when the silver and gold came around, I'd always wanted to get involved in silver and gold when I was real young, but I didn't know how, just like everybody else. I didn't have the money. I didn't think I had the money. I didn't have the skill set. And now, after, let's see, November, December, January, after 6 months, I've got this stash of silver. So every time the doorbell rings, my wife runs to the door. She brings in the Federal Effects pack, and she says, what did you get this time? So I laid them out on the carpet the other day and showed her, and she was totally blown away. And she said, well, I said, I'm buying this. I'm getting these for future. I said, I'm not planning on selling this to make money off it. I mean, but if we needed an asset, the only thing we really have is our home. And you can't sell your home, because where would you live if you sold your home? But if you've got silver and gold, you have a bartering system. You can use that to, maybe you need $500 or $1,000 or whatever in a reserve, and it's always good to have that. So when I had the opportunity to work with Tammy, I told myself I was going to jump on it, and I've been kind of dabbling my feet in it and going back and forth. And finally, I talked to my wife and I said, look, I'm tired of working for somebody else. I got this going. I got a couple other things going. I've got my Social Security coming in. She's still working. So I said, I'll pay the bills, get some bills paid off, and get us situated financially, so we're not going to be hurting to the point where we can't eat and we can't pay our bills. If we don't have the money to buy silver and gold, then we don't have the money to buy silver and gold. but it's working out real well. And so 2 days ago, I went into my boss and I said, look, I can't do this anymore. I don't want to be here. I want to do my own thing. And so I gave him my notice, and I told him at the end of April, April 30th would be my last 9 to 5 working day. And that's when my journey will really start beginning. Because I told Tammy that, and she said, that's awesome. Then you need to jump on this with us. I haven't been able to get on as many Zooms as I wanted to because I'd have to go to bed early. I'd have to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning or 2 o'clock in the morning. So I had to be in bed by the time you guys were doing your Zooms. Not anymore. You're going to see this ugly face on here all the time now. So that's just me. I mean, you know,
Jay.
This is a great group. People are very intuitive, and if you ask a question, if Tammy doesn't get back to you, or Robert, I've heard from Frank. Howie is always commenting on my my posts that I put up in Facebook. Crystal's been there. I haven't had any really interaction with Anthony yet or Dwayne, but Mark is in our group, and Julie. So really, I mean, you have nothing to lose and everything to gain by doing this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I taught my daughter this, and by the way, she's working in an attorney's office as a paralegal. I'm very proud of that. And that was quite an accomplishment. And she did all that while she was working a full-time job, because I teach my kids the same thing. You got to hustle like your dad and I did, you know, some 9 to 5s until you get your freedom, you know, figure out what your freedom number is, you know. So let's say Jay needs to make $3,000 a month. Well, figure out the math, right? And that's the same thing I did. And I told my husband 33 years ago when he was getting into mortgages and real estate, you know, we were just like, hey, you know, we got to break away from this. And I know what you're saying. If you can put time and effort and focus, you know, can you imagine what you're going to be able to do now, Jay? Unbelievable.
And can I say just one more thing?
Absolutely.
So in my journey and looking for stuff to do, like Tammy was saying at the beginning, where you get into a group and you buy and they give you all this stuff and they say, okay, well, I had a sponsor in Bitcoin when I got in, and once I got in, I don't know where he went. So I had to do the same thing that Tammy did with Get Fearless Freedom. I had to go back in it. Fortunately, the training was really good, and the Facebook community was awesome. And I really wanted to do marketing, but you know, I didn't know how. And with this, with what I've seen in Get Fearless Freedom when I first joined, and how easy it is to go in and do this stuff. Now all I got to do is figure out where I'm going to get my traffic from and what offer I'm going to use, and then put it together in the back office, because it only takes, once you get used to it, you can do it a capture page or a bridge page, or send it link to wherever you want it to go, to Craigslist, or if you're in a small town, you can do it in the newspaper. Put your link in there, and when people read it, they'll go to the website and look at it, and it goes right into your AWeber. So I'm not going to say hopefully. I'm going to say this is going to happen. I know it for a fact. So thank you, Tammy.
Yeah, absolutely. You're welcome. I have leads that I haven't even had time to get back to today, for example. So I'm always wanting to do over what I can handle. Does that make sense? Because the system won't break. People will join automatically. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about, for example, with Quicksilver. So I had the 200 people I went to. You guys ready for it? The place to go? I've used this gentleman. He's going to be in the back office. How many guests do we have on here again? Harry, Mary, Larry. Just kidding. Larry's already a member. I just had to say it funny. Harry, Mary are not members yet. But it won't do them any good, because if they don't have my system, what are they going to do with the traffic? Right? They're going to have a traffic resource and they're not going to know what the heck to do. So, wow, why not? Let's just give it away. And Lavetta, I don't think she's a member yet. But this is how you guys got here. So, you know, you actually got on my list. And now you're on the Zoom. See how cool that is? So watch. Harry, Larry, Mary, Jerry, and Larry are sorry. Okay. So I go into Get Fearless Freedom like I did today. Look at some of my campaigns. I mean, look at some of the clicks. Crazy, right? So I'm always testing my own money. So this one today, I didn't create a new one, but this is where I sent them, I believe. Let me just check 1 second. Nope, that's not the one. Hold on. It takes how many minutes does it take you, Crystal, to set something up?
I can usually do a few campaigns in just a matter of like 5 minutes but it's going to be even simpler. That's because you have to go between, Aweber or Gets Response, Aweber right now to get your list ID, things like that, bring it over. But now, since that's going to be all integrated in the back, everything's going to be back there. It's going to be so convenient, and you can set them up in no time at all because the templates are already there. So any of the newbies to professionals can just get it done, get in there, set the system up and get it done. So, and knock out a campaign.
I can't wait too. Yeah, it's going to be great. So by Monday, we'll do the official launch. That's why I wanted to do this one today so that we can be talking to people, building our list, getting a pre-launch. Rob, Crystal, we got to do some images so that we have images for everybody, not only for, like we can do the main one for Wednesday, right? And then tomorrow night's the actual paid mastermind. I'll save the traffic resource for tomorrow night, actually. I'll do that. I'll hang a carrot over everybody so that everybody comes for tomorrow night. So the traffic training is going to be tomorrow night at what time is it normally? When's the paid mastermind? It's 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock Eastern. So, but yeah, because we do have guests on here that wouldn't be fair to members. So I'm not going to give out that traffic strategy. I'm going to pull back a little bit, but there's other ones that we have. It's literally where you send the person your website, your link. And today, within 10 minutes, I think it was, that I had people opted into my capture page. So once they do that, they fill out a form, like, because I'm using the Quicksilver survey, by the way. I'll show this to Frank because I know he likes calling and talking to people. Some people on here do. Jay, you're going to enjoy chatting with people on the phone. I know you are, because your personality is just amazing, and it's just.
I like to talk to people on the phone. I prefer that really actually over. I'd rather be either face to face or on a Zoom where I can actually show them what I'm doing, as opposed to But yeah.
Yeah. So I have it directed to the Quicksilver marketing system, which is $7.77, for example. I can't show the 7K one tonight just because it's in revamp and we're not allowed to use a certain bridge pages anymore. I haven't gone through the 37 pages yet of new policies and procedures. So I'm sorry, guys. Anyone that's marketing 7K, they dropped that on us last week. And I just have been so busy trying to prepare and get this new system done, asking people for testimonials and things like that with the main system. So it's going to be different. In Get Fearless Freedom, this one here, this funnel page is going to go down. It won't be there anymore. Unfortunately, 70 hours of Rick's work is going to be gone. Unfortunately. So we won't have this anymore. Like Krista said, it's going to be all different. Okay. Companies change things, companies change up things. You have to be like a jellyfish in this industry. You really do. You got to kind of flow with the times, right? So anyway, it lands here. The person puts the email address in, name, email address, phone number. Now, why am I doing a double opt-in? Well, I like to work with serious people. I make multiple 6 figures a year. I'm not going to sit there and play around with someone that that's just not ready to work with me. I'm sorry. I'm just telling you guys the truth. So I'm going to make them do a double opt-in, excuse me. So that's just my flow. So I'll text them and then I'll call them if they fill out the survey. That's that funnel. So does everybody understand that funnel? The Quicksilver funnel? Okay, cool. And then the 7K funnel, that's got to be, like I said, revamped. Now the Get Fearless Freedom funnel, it's very, very easy to set up. And then like Crystal said, it's going to be easier. I'm going to come up with some images. We're going to come up with some capture pages, and then we're going to just blast it. And so you're going to be able to have that and make. Now, did you guys know that I actually make more money with the Get Fearless Freedom movement in that business opportunity than I do with both my offers with silver and Bitcoin? All three of them combined, I make more money with that actually. Because the number one question I get is, how do you market your business? So you can turn that, let's say, Larry, let's say someone says to you, I already have a silver business, right? You might run across a lot of people. And then, well, do you have a marketing system for it? A true legit marketing system. I mean, you guys know what I'm talking about. There's a lot of stuff going around, buzzing around the internet about different systems, but a true marketing system that collects your own leads, where we're not taking your leads and we're not branding a guru, right? Let's just be facing facts here, right, tonight. So you can sell them Get Fearless Freedom. Make the $200 a pop or the $50 a month residual. Rick and I were doing the numbers today, and he says we want 10 to 50 Get Fearless Freedom members that have 100 members. And don't worry, you guys aren't going to have to train them. You're going to just bring them here to these Zooms. So these Zooms, I've set it to where I have 500 Zoom room. So we can have a lot of Larrys, a lot of Marys, a lot of Harrys on the Zooms, and a lot of Valerys and a lot of Franks. See how we're able to expand now because of the, and that's the other thing he said to me. He goes, I have to expand your servers. So everybody maybe you don't know, but my Get Fearless Freedom is on my own servers. I bought them last year. So I'm like, well, how much is that going to cost? And so anyway, he says, don't worry, we'll figure it out. We'll work out a deal. But he says we want 5,000 members, Get Fearless Freedom members, by the end of 2022. So get ready. It's about ready to really reach a lot of people. And I need you guys' help. Who's ready? I need you guys' help. I know Jay is like, that's the thing. Like when you quit a job, did you know like when Bob and I just quit our guaranteed income? Who has guaranteed income on here anyway, by the way? I mean, we all really don't when you think about it. Yeah, well, Social Security, but is it going to be there forever? No, we don't know. We don't know tomorrow. But what I do know, like Valerie, what happens if all of a sudden you don't have income coming in? Frank, what happens if all of a sudden you know what I mean? That's why we teach these marketing strategies, so that it's just as simple as that, as bringing in a new member, getting that payment, and then rinse and repeat, teaching them how to do the same thing. It's just really that easy. It really is. So I'm going to go ahead and end the recording. Who else wants to share tonight? That was awesome, Jay. The more that you speak it and the more that you have the lingo and everything like that, the more I know Howie, Rob, I know Howie for a fact's he's going to be one of the, I already start writing names down because I know it's going to be Jay, Howie, Julie, Anthony, anyone that actually has their Crystal, that has their cameras on, because I just know that if you're willing to come out on these Zooms and talk, then that's how I got started. I actually didn't want to get on Zoom. We didn't have Zooms back. We had conference calls. Dial in to this 800 number. Remember? Say hi. Oh, yeah, this is Tammy. I'd be so freaking afraid. I didn't know what to say. You guys remember those days? Valerie and Frank, you do. You used to do the calls with me. How many years ago has this been? Like 6?
It's like something like
Yeah.
welcome to webinar 22. Something like that. I mean, I like doing voice impersonaling, but that's literally what it sounded like.
Yeah, that little chime. You remember it, Rob, when I was homeschooling you. I'd get on it and go ding, ding, ding. And I'd, oh, shoot, I got to say my name, Rob. Tammy.
So.
Now we have Zooms and we get to see each other and we see what we look like. It's funny. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and end the recording. And then if you guys have a question,